Good morning, dear students. I am Miss Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of the subject insurance, we will be studying the unit number 2, marine insurance. That too, in that we will be studying the meaning and the procedure of taking marine insurance policy. With this, we will go through the introduction and definition of marine insurance. Okay, so let's see what is it. Marine insurance. See, whenever we consider marine insurance, yes, it is more traditional and the oldest form of insurance business. Okay, so whenever we consider marine insurance, okay, the trace of marine insurance can be traced long ago in the history. We can found origin of marine insurance 1000 years back before the Christian era. The Phoenician traders were the leaders or they were the pioneers who are known to have practiced marine insurance concept in those days. It can be traced in Italy at the end of 12th century. From the historical record, it is found that the Venice, Genoa, Florence cities of Italy were the famous in banking, commerce and insurance sector. From Italy, marine insurance spread to Spain, Belgium, England and other countries. Okay, the Lombard merchants were the initiators, okay, of 15th and 16th centuries to bring the marine insurance in England. However, at the end of 16th century, this business was passed into the hands of Edward Lloyd of London. They opened coffee house in 1680 which became a great center for marine insurance transaction. The Marine Insurance Act it was passed in UK for the first time in 1906. In the context of Indian history, okay, whenever we consider Indian history, there are references that marine insurance was practiced 3000 years ago. However, there is no evidence that it was practiced in the present form. In India, British introduced general insurance during 17th century. They established Sun Insurance Office Limited in Calcutta in 1710. The development of marine insurance in India can be traced during 19th century. The government of India nationalized the general insurance companies and framed General Insurance Corporation in 1973. Now, General Insurance Corporation has been authorized to carry on marine insurance by its four subsidiary companies, that is National Insurance Company Calcutta, New Delhi Insurance, New India Assurance Company Bombay, Oriental Fire and General Insurance Company New Delhi and United India Fire and General Insurance Company Madras. Initially, the marine insurance was controlled under Insurance Act 1938, but as the nature of marine insurance agreement it was so impressive and complicated, Marine Insurance Act was separately passed on 1st August 1963. So whenever we consider the history of marine insurance, okay, it reflects back in before Christian era. Okay, Phoenician traders were pioneers of marine insurance business. It can be traced in Italy at the end of 12th century. Then British introduced insurance during 17th century, and yes, initially means whenever the marine insurance was initiated, okay, it was controlled under Insurance Act 1938, but okay, as the nature of insurance, marine insurance especially, it is somewhat different. Okay, separate Marine Insurance Act it was passed on 1st August 1963. Okay, getting it? Then let's see what marine insurance means. Okay, see the basic concept, insurance concept. Okay, we have gone through it, right? What is insurance? Insurance is a contract between two parties. Okay, the first party is called as insured and the second party is called as insurer or the insurance company. Okay, in which insured is a person who is willing to take policy, and the other part, that is the insurance company, that is the insurer, is the artificial person who grants such type of insurance policy. Is it? Now, in such type of insurance, what is done, in such type of written agreement, what is done? Okay, the protection is taken for the subject matter. Now, whenever we consider life insurance, the subject matter was life of someone, right? We ourselves or anybody in whose life the insured may be having insurable interest. Okay, and the second part, general insurance. Okay, fire insurance, we have gone through fire insurance, right? Okay, in fire insurance, what is the difference? Yes, just the subject matter, it is protected from fire perils, or if the subject matter is destroyed due to fire elements, then the insurance company will be compensating the insured. Okay, in the same type, what is marine insurance? Marine insurance is a contract. Marine insurance is a contract between two parties. Okay, two parties. Who are these two parties? The first party is called as insured, a person who is willing to insure his subject matter. Okay, हा असा व्यक्ती आहे ज्याला त्याच्या सब्जेक्ट मॅटरवरती, ओके, त्याच्या विमित मालमत्तेवरती इन्शुरन्स उतरवायचा आहे. ओके, अँड द सेकंड पार्ट और द सेकंड पार्टी टुवर्ड्स दिस इन्शुरन्स कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट इज कॉल्ड ॲज, who is the second party? Yes, the insurer or the insurance company. Okay, now whenever we consider the insurance company or the insurer, what is their role into this marine insurance contract? Yes, okay, by properly surveying the subject matter, or by properly inspecting the subject matter, okay, and other things, other documentary evidences and all those formalities. Okay, what they do, they offer insurance policy, that is marine insurance policy, in favor of the insured. Okay, now as we as marine insurance is taken by traders and businessmen. Okay, because yes, who will be using seaways? Yes, the traders or the businessmen itself, right? The traders or the businessmen itself. Now, whenever we consider marine insurance, okay, see, marine insurance is very important, as yes, it gives a protection to the ship as well as goods which you are transporting through the seaway. Okay, now marine insurance covers the loss to vessels or to the cargo or passengers during marine travel. Okay, see, there are few concepts related to marine insurance, okay, which a student of insurance he must be knowing. First thing is, yes, vessel. What is vessel? See, vessel literally means the ship. Okay, vessel literally means the ship. Okay, ship, jahaz. Okay, now the ship which is used to transport something, maybe the passengers, maybe the goods. Okay, that ship, in the insurance language, it is termed as vessel. Okay, then the second part, cargo. What is cargo? Cargo means the goods which are loaded or unloaded on the ship or the vessel. ओके, त्या वेसलवरती, त्या शिपवरती जे गुड्स लोड किंवा अनलोड केले जातात, जे गुड्स ओके भरले जातात किंवा चढवले जातात किंवा उतरवले जातात, ओके, दोज गुड्स दे आर कॉल्ड ॲज कार्गो. थर्ड वन इज वॉयेज. Voyage means just a travel. Voyage means just a travel from one port to another port. Okay, एका पोर्टवरून दुसऱ्या पोर्टवर जाणे. ओके, या प्रवासालाच काय म्हणतात? वॉयेज असं म्हणतात. ओके, गेटिंग इट? दिस आर द 3 words which are very much important into marine insurance contract. Okay, so whenever we consider marine insurance is a contract between insured and insurer in which protection is given to the cargo, vessel or both for a specific voyage or 1-year duration against marine perils. Okay, see the duration of marine insurance, it is for 1 voyage or 1 year. Okay, why I said this way? 1 voyage means, see, if you are not owning a vessel or the ownership of vessel is not with you, you are just carrying your cargo on some of the vessel. Now that cargo which you are transporting from one port to another port, okay, or which you are trading to another person who is in the another port. Now meanwhile, whenever your goods they were in travel, yes, they are exposed to the sea perils, and those sea perils they can literally damage the cargo which you are transporting. Is it? If you want to protect that cargo, see, for example, you are having an international trade. Okay, for example, you are having a international trade with someone from Dubai. So you are transporting the goods from India to Dubai. Now you are using seaway. So tell me, what is the voyage? The voyage will be, yes, from the port of India to the port of Dubai. ओके, म्हणजे 1 टाईम तुम्ही ते ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन करता. ओके, तुम्ही गुड्स ह्या ठिकाणावरनं त्या ठिकाणावर घेऊन जाताय. ओके, इंडियाच्या पोर्टमधून तुम्ही दुबईच्या पोर्टवरती, येस, ते गुड्स घेऊन जाताय. आणि काय यूज करताय तुम्ही? यू आर युझिंग सी वे. यू हॅव लोडेड दोज गुड्स ऑन समवन्स वेसल. ओके, कोणाच्या तरी जहाजावरती तुम्ही तुमचे गुड्स लोड केलेले आहेत. बरोबर आहे. नाव दोज गुड्स विच यू हॅव लोडेड ऑन द वेसल, जे गुड्स तुम्ही वेसलवरती लोड केलेले आहेत, दे आर एक्सपोज्ड, येस, दे आर एक्सपोज टू सी पेरिल्स. सी पेरिल्समुळे त्यांना नुकसान पोहोचू शकतं, ते डॅमेज होऊ शकतात. ओके, सो फॉर दॅट 1 ट्रॅव्हल यू विल बी इन्शुअरिंग युअर कार्गो, right? So this is that 1 voyage or for specific voyage. Okay, and 1 year duration. See, if you are owning a vessel, okay, if you are now and then engaged into the transactions which happen through seaway, समुद्र मार्गाने जे ट्रान्झॅक्शन होतात त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही नेहमीच बिझी असाल किंवा नेहमीच तुम्ही ट्रान्झॅक्शन करताना, ओके, समुद्र मार्गाचा यूज करत असाल, इट इज गुड टू परचेस अ वेसल देन. ओके, इथं काय बेटर ऑप्शन आहे, काय चांगला ऑप्शन आहे की एखादा वेसल परचेस करावं. ओके, ना वेन एवर वी कन्सिडर द ओनरशिप ऑफ वेसल, येस, द वेसल इज ऑल्सो प्रोन टू सी पेरिल्स. वेसलसुद्धा सी पेरिल्समुळे नुकसान होऊ शकतं त्याचं. सो फॉर 1 year ड्युरेशन यू कॅन इन्श्युअर दॅट वेसल. ओके, marine insurance provides coverage against marine perils like pirates, rovers, war perils, etc. See, these are the different perils which are insured under marine insurance. Then the definition of marine insurance. See, there are 2 definitions actually. The first definition is the Marine Insurance Act 1963 as per Marine Insurance Act 1963, and that too Section 3 defines marine insurance as marine insurance is a contract whereby the insurance is undertaken to indemnify the assured in manner and to the extent thereby agreed against marine losses, that is to say the losses incidental to marine adventure. Okay, see, meanwhile, whenever your goods, your vessel or anything was in transportation through the seaway, okay, to have a protection on this goods, this vessel itself, marine insurance is taken. Okay, getting it? Then section 213A of the Insurance Act 1938 defines marine insurance as marine insurance business means the business of effecting contracts of insurance upon vessels of any description, including cargoes, freights, and other interests which may be legally insured in or in relation to such vessels, cargoes, and freights, goods, wares, merchandise, and property of whatever description insured for any transit by land or water or both, and whether or not, including warehouse risk or similar risk in addition or as incidental to such transit, and includes any other risk customarily included among the risk insured against in marine insurance policies. Okay, from this definition, what we do know, yes, it is clear that marine insurance is a kind of agreement between insurance a company and the insured through which insurer undertakes to pay loss or pay compensation for the damage against marine perils to the subject matter. Okay. Now, let's see the procedure of taking marine insurance policy. See, the procedure of marine insurance policy happens in 7 different steps. Okay. The first one is selection of company. Yes, if you want to have marine insurance to your subject matter, what you are required to do first, search for the marine insurance companies or the companies, general insurance companies who will be providing you such type of marine insurance. Okay, and after that select one from those companies. Okay, so it is the first step of taking marine policy. After nationalization of insurance business, General Insurance Corporation of India, okay, along with the general insurance business through its 4 subsidiary companies, okay, that is National Insurance Company Limited Kolkata, New India Assurance Company Limited Mumbai, Oriental Fire and General Insurance Company Limited New Delhi, and United India Fire and General Insurance Company Limited Chennai. Okay, they are working into various branches. Okay, so if you want to have marine insurance company from the public sector insurance companies, then you do have these 4 options. Okay, then after once you select the company, what you are required to do, see, as the procedure of taking marine insurance policy, it is quite complicated. Okay, you can select a agent or broker who can transact on behalf of you, or who is appointed to make the transaction of such type of insurance smoother or easier. Through the procedure of taking much, yes, it is not that much simple actually. So what you can do, yes, you can make the inquiries. Yes, you can make inquiries related to insurance advisor. You can approach or select such type of broker or agent, yes, who will be fulfilling all the requirements on behalf of you, and whatsoever you do have doubts related to marine insurance company, on behalf of insurance company, they will clear or solve such type of doubts or queries which you are having. Then marine declaration form itself, okay, is considered as proposal form. Okay, the proposer or the agent of the proposer will fill up this declaration form or requisition form. Okay, see, here the owner's name, destination, the value and discrimination of goods, mark on the goods, okay, package, way of vessel, policy amount, all these things they are mentioned into such type of declaration form. The principle of utmost good faith must be followed for giving information. This declaration form is handed over to the insurance company either by the proposer or through the broker. The amount of insurance shown in the declaration form is together with cost of goods, shipping expenses, and 10 to 15 added thereof for anticipated profit. Okay. After that, assessment of risk is done. See, after receiving the proposal form, okay, what the marine insurance company does, yes, their authenticated officers, okay, or their appointed officers, authorized officers, what they do, yes, they assess the risk which is associated with the subject matter. Okay, and after that a survey is done. Through that survey, yes, they prepare a confidential report which is submitted to the insurance company. Okay, after the such type of confidential report is submitted to the insurance company by the yes insurance officers who were sent to yes check or to observe such type of subject matter. Okay, the proposal form and all those things, they are compared, and after that the insurance company it decides, okay, or it finalizes the decisions whether to offer such type of policy to this person or not. Okay, if they yes if they think that the person whom they are offering with the marine insurance policy, if that person is feasible, then they yes ask the insured to pay the amount of premium. Okay, after the amount of premium is paid by the insured, yes, there is commencement of risk. Okay, what is payment of premium? What is premium? Premium is the sum or amount paid by the insured to the insurance company for having insurance पॉलिसी. ओके, म्हणजे तुम्हाला इन्शुरन्स पॉलिसी हवी असेल एक सम तुम्हाला पे करावी लागते. ओके, त्या समलाच काय म्हटलं जातं, प्रीमियम असं म्हटलं जातं. ओके, नाव वेन एवर यू पे द फर्स्ट इन्स्टॉलमेंट or you pay the premium, after that what you are required to do, yes, the insurance company gives you a receipt. The insurance company gives you a receipt which is called as cover note. Okay, एक कच्ची पावती तुम्हाला दिली जाते इन विच द नेसेसरी डिटेल्स रिलेटेड टू द मरीन इन्शुरन्स पॉलिसी इट इज मेन्शन्ड. ओके, काय असेल त्यात, नेम ऑफ द येस इन्शुअर्ड, डिटेल्स रिलेटेड टू सब्जेक्ट मॅटर अँड ऑल. ओके, नाव then issue of final policy. What is issue of final policy? See, once you complete the procedure of marine insurance policy, okay, and you pay the amount of premium, yes, instantly or immediately the insurance company gives you a rough receipt. Okay, and the finalized draft of the final policy it is issued later. Okay, now see, meanwhile if your subject matter is damaged, if your subject matter is destroyed due to sea perils or marine perils, then the insurance company compensates you. Okay, this is the procedure of taking marine insurance policy. With this we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.